Hey guys, it's Meg. Before I get into any of my readings right now, I just want to say this video is going to be addressing some heavy topics. I know I put a little disclaimer warning right at the beginning of this video, but I do want to say, once again, this video is going to address some heavy topics, and I just want to let you know this is meant to be a safe space where this can be a validating and a safe experience. That's what I'm intending for this video. I'm feeling some heavier emotions around what is going on in my country right now. If you guys don't know, Google it, please. I'm not here to talk about them verbatim or what's going on. I don't want to give details, especially because not everybody who does know what's going on feels safe to discuss it. So that's not going to be the point of this video. What is going to be the point of this video is that I give you guys a safe space to validate the emotions you're feeling. So that's my intention for this video. If you guys don't want to watch this one, by all means, go elsewhere. Please, please. The internet is a video. The internet is not a video. The internet is a very large space, and you will find what you were looking for, guaranteed. So, there is that. I do want to say that personally, given what is going on, that I'm feeling scared and feeling a little bit upset. I don't want to leave these emotions to sit with me for too long. But now that certain holidays have passed, I feel okay to discuss these things in the open for the most part. And by that, I mean that I feel safe to give a tarot reading that channels the rage and the anger that I'm feeling around these topics. So, if you guys want to stick around, please do. This reading is probably for you. If you are meant to find it, you are meant to be here. So thank you so much. I do want to do a bonus reading. We'll see how energetic I feel at the end of it. But we're going to start with some oracles to see how what situation would be okay to use our emotions in, especially some of the more negative ones. But what can we do with our emotions at this time? Okay. We're going to start with the Elle Oracle. I also have the Archangel Animal Oracle, as well as the Dragon Oracle as well. Everything I'm using is going to be listed in the description below, so if you see something you like, please go ahead and please go ahead and check that out. I've also included links to my website, social media, so if you want to get in touch with me outside of that, you can. But as usual, if you guys like what you see in the video, maybe not this time, go ahead and click the like, subscribe, and the bell buttons so you can stay in the loop for when I post new work. Okay? So, to start, hold on here, I think I did. Nope, okay. So, to start us off, we're going to look at the card from the Elle Oracle. We have Iris, and go figure, it's about change and transformation. We're going through a lot of change right now. And if you're anything like me, that bothers you, right? That's not a fun feeling, especially because we are likely creatures of comfort. We know what we're about. We know, we know what we're about. And once that gets shaken up, it's a lot. There's a lot. Okay. what I'm noticing about this iconography or this image is that this character's crown is a crescent moon. So there's likely, I'm thinking Mother, Maiden, and Crone, the triune goddess here. We're, once again, we go through phases. Everything goes through change. But it's a chance for us to, yes, grow, certainly grow, but also, you know, shed old skins. And I'm getting there with the snake arm cuff that this character is wearing. Okay, we're going through a lot of change, and part of that's probably making you stressed out and angry. And I get you, okay. But we're here, okay. So that's Iris. We also have the bat. So we're being called to see through the illusions of our situation, okay? And, you know, you might not be seeing things very clearly right now because of the change, because of the shakeup, okay? But we also have the golden Atlantean dragon. This is a call to remember remember your wisdom, okay? Remember what you know. You know who you are. You know who you've been. I feel safe in saying through all of this, through all of the anger and rage and change and things like that, there's going to be some self-discovery and all of that. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to call back power that you've given up. If you know what's going on in the world right now, you know what's going on, and I feel like saying that might be helpful to you. So, again, you know what that looks like. I know what that looks like for me, and I'm proud of myself for saying that out loud. What you're feeling right now is probably a surge in your personal power. And I'm grateful to see it through all of this change. You're powerful enough to navigate it too. Okay. So that's the situation here. We're going to leave the oracles for now. We do have a bonus oracle reading, but I'm going to get to that in a minute. What I am going to do is get into some tarot reading to give us some guidance on how we can call back our personal power. What do we need to do in order to really get the pieces of ourselves back that we've lost, especially throughout all this change? I'm going to start with not the Star Spinner Tarot. I do have that tarot deck, but we're going to be starting with the Wandering Star. This is by Kat Pierce. Okay. And already we're feeling spicy because I've had cards come flying out of the deck, which is a good thing because we need to see what we need to see. Okay. So the first card I'm going to put down is actually the bonus tarot, but the first card that I want to talk about is the Four of Pentacles. So there has been some things that have put us in lack. There have been some things that have caused us to hold on. Okay. You know what that looks like for you, but I'm also getting the sense that I'm feeling compelled to say that some of you might be showing off a little bit, and I'm getting to that because of how this character is kind of openly flaunting, their coins, their discs here. What I will say, another prominent thought that I have is you might have money on your mind. And that could be in a positive direction, like, yeah, I'm getting my money, I'm making my money, or I'm not making my money, and how do I do this? I'm also hearing get rich quick, which probably, I don't know. That might not be a good idea. Yeah, there's money on your mind, I feel like saying, and that could be how you administer or take care of your finances. But ultimately, there's some things you need to reflect on where this is concerned. Okay. You also have the Two of Wands here, which suggests that there are choices to make. You're blocking yourself off. I think, yeah, you're blocking yourself from really seeing the choices you need to make, because you do have options here. Okay, whether you realize that or not, there are options. You're just not seeing them. Okay, because you're blinded by, oh, how am I going to make money? How am I going to do this? How am I going to get what's coming to me, right? You know, it's you want things to grow. You want things to bring abundance into your space, but you're not seeing necessarily how to do that. And that could be the source of where you're getting frustrated and angry. How are we going to do what we need to do to survive? How are we going to be, how are we just going to exist? Because we're not really living, but we're not, you know, we need to try, right? Yeah, once again, you're not seeing the options you have in order to do this work. Okay. Now the trigger to that, because once again we have the wheel here. The trigger to that is once again the change. Everything moves. Nothing is static. Okay. Yeah, everything moves. That could be the source of the lack mentality, of the frankly the fear. Okay, the fear in this. I have all of these things, like, and also, I'm gonna talk here. You have options. On the one hand, I could do this. On the other hand, I could do this. I don't know what to do because I'm not seeing this, because things feel like they're changing nothing stays the same from day to day. Okay. The secret here, I feel like the secret message here is that, once again, we're working to call back our power. Okay. So I want to see what our hidden energy is and our clarifying energy is, and then we'll get into why we're seeing what we're seeing. But specifically, what options? We have options, okay, but we're not seeing that we do. So how can we open our eyes to the options we have? Okay, show me our hidden energy. Ooh, okay. Show me our hidden energy. Okay, our hidden energy is the Magician. We're not tapping into our capability, right? We're not tapping into it. You don't see your own capability to move yourself forward, which I think is I think that's a little bit upsetting, especially because it's the stuckness is putting you into a rut, and you don't need to be there. You don't deserve to be there. Okay, because remember, nothing's changing, and nothing's staying the same. What you perceive to be a permanent fixed item in your life is not permanent or fixed. Okay, and you have the opportunity and the capability of being in your power and resting in your power. Okay, so there's the Magician. Okay, clarifying energy is the Five of Swords. That could be bringing a lot of conflict. That could be genuinely bringing you a lot of conflict. But once again, once again, yeah, it could be bringing you conflict. You have the power to navigate it. You have the power to make positive changes in your life. Now, if you need to take a step back, by all means, take a step back. Okay. But also remember that you have a fighting spirit. You do have a fighting spirit. You might be stuck in old skins. Remember, we talked about the snake iconography from the oracle reading is a snake iconography again. Normally, I would probably read that as that there's someone behind the scenes trying to be deceptive and weird with you. However, I'm going to go back to shedding the old to make way for the new. Okay. Doing that work might be like, oh no, I don't want to do it, but you're here and I feel like you're being called to. Okay. So there's the Five of Swords. Okay. Let's get into, now we're going to get into the Star Spinner Tarot. I'm going to clarify each of these cards. Why are we seeing what we're seeing right now, and how the other two decks I'm going to use are going to be specifically how we can use the messages here. But we'll see what comes up, and maybe we need to do more clarifying from there. So, get a bonus card. So, Four of Pentacles. Why are we saying what we are saying with the Four of Pentacles? Let me see our first card here. Okay, we have the Six of Cups here. Six of Cups, we're seeing this likely because we are nostalgic for a time that has gone past us. We're probably wanting to go home. We're probably wanting to reconnect with a younger, I say younger time in our life, but a past time in our life. Things were easier. We didn't have to worry. I'm also hearing reconnecting with an inner child or something that you wanted to do as a child that you never got to do as an adult, right? You're longing for the good old days. I've been there. Trust me, and in fact, admittedly, I do that a lot. Okay. Yeah, we're thinking we just want to go back. We need to go back. Times were easier, times were simpler. Okay. Card number one for the Four of Pentacles. Okay. But we also, once again, we're not seeing our options. There's a Two of Swords. Yeah, Two of Swords here. We're blocking our own clarity. I think we're definitely blocking our own clarity. We're blocking our ability to reflect, to gain perception on what we need in our lives. Okay. And that's putting us into a weird place. It's not fun, it's not easy, but it is happening. Okay. All right, to clarify the Two of Swords, why are we seeing this? Okay. Okay, we also have the Seven of Swords. Once again, I talked about deceptions. Again, with the snake imagery, it's easy to read that, but like I said earlier, I'm reading it as shedding the old to make way for the new. But we have to be aware of our motivations. Why are we doing what we're doing? Okay, how are we going to do the tasks? Also interesting, we're getting moon symbolism coming out in this. But once again, are we acting for everybody's highest good? Are we acting for our highest good? Or are we using our power to deceive and to hurt and to be pain and to cause other people pain? That's certainly an option, but it will have consequences if that's the case. And that's why you need to check your motivation. That's why you need to be aware of what other people are. Yeah, you need to be aware of other people here. Okay. I'm also hearing, because we're getting moon symbolism here, the moon sees, the moon knows. Okay. And that might feel a little creepy because I just got chills saying that. But once again, you're blocking your need, you're blocking your ability to reflect on what's going on, especially if you are intending to do someone harm. So check yourself in this. Okay. Okay. Clarify, one more clarifier. Also the Five of Cups. You're not seeing it. What are you not seeing? You do have the ability to move forward. You're mired in loss and pain right now, and that's not where you want to be. I guarantee you that's not where you want to be, because you're hurting yourself, you're hurting others, and both Two of Swords here, you're not seeing that you have options on how to move forward. Okay. So yeah. And all of this is being triggered by the changes going on around us, right? That's, again, scary. Remember, the card's already out here, okay? Now, I will get to this in a minute. But remember your capabilities here. There is a lot of hope in this reading so far. But let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune here, okay? Too many cards, but we'll see what we have. Okay, we have the Moon, okay? We need to be aware that we have places to go. We're not seeing that right now. Once again, we're blocking our own. We're blocked. Ultimately, is what I'm seeing. We're not seeing our pathway through the dark. Our egos are really holding us back right now. And to be fair, with everything going on, I kind of understand why. Because we're scared. The fear is paralyzing. Whatever you're tapping into right now is a lot. It's intense. Okay. But remember, through all of that change is inevitable. Okay. And you're going through that too. But you can't. Right now, it doesn't feel like you can see where to go next. Okay. But remember, King of Swords energy. I love to see this right now because we're going through a lot up here and we got to get this back in authority. Okay. You got to get this under check. I'm currently reading the Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, and he talks about the idea of having our brain is being kind of foggy. And brains are being fogged because we're listening to a lot of chatter and there's all these voices going on at once. And we made an agreement to try and listen to them. Okay. Remember, also, we have the Magician out right now. We have the King of Swords. We have the capability of getting our thoughts back in gear here. Okay. We're in authority. Ultimately, nobody else out here is in authority of our thoughts up here. Okay. So we might not see where to go next. We might not know how to navigate the change, but we know how to navigate our thoughts. We know what we can do in order to get our brains to stop chattering at us. Okay? So let's clarify the Magician here. Okay. More shuffle. Okay. All right. So right off the top, for the Magician to clarify, we want this abundance. We want to have a healthy lifestyle, a healthy home, happy family. We want to be able to provide for ourselves, for other people. We want to be able to grow and to be happy. Remember, we got the Four of Pentacles all the way in the beginning here. We want this aspect to grow, okay? But the thing is, we're blocked right now. Our energy is blocked, and we may have forgotten that we're capable of doing the work it takes to get here, okay? Ooh, what's next here? What's next? Okay, we might be blocking the flow of reciprocity as well, because we're kind of stuck in our own, we're stuck in a rut of our own making. We're stuck in a rut of our own making, and we have to figure out how to unblock that so the flow of reciprocity, the flow of giving and receiving, can come back in for us, okay? But I'm hearing you can't fill from an empty, you can't give from an empty cup, which is certainly true. That's certainly true, and I don't want to deny yourself the right to, I don't want you to deny yourself the right to step back and work to refill your cup, okay? Because that's going to be, I feel like that also is going to be the ticket, but remember, you still have to clarify the Five of Swords here. So let's see what we have here. Okay, we have the Lovers. There is a choice to make here. There's a choice. Do you stay in the rut or do you work to get yourself out of it? Okay. Okay. Another card, and Judgment. Once again with the change. Once again with getting out of the rut. Yes, you have the choice to stay where you are or to leave the fold. You have the choice to come out of your grave into the place of lightness. Okay. The trick with this is that you're being called out of that. You're being called to come away from that. Do you stay or do you go? Do you stay or do you go? Okay. So we'll leave that there for now. I'm going to get into the last two decks. We're going to answer that last question, because remember, we have the Magician, we have the Magician, we have a lot of comments about change once again. Now I'm tongue-tied. I get like this a lot. If you're new to my readings, I get like this a lot. But we're also tapping into the capability to call back our own magic, to use the abilities we have to create a space to just be in, to grow things in, to make things change, frankly. But we also have the authority over our own thoughts and how to rechannel our thoughts during this time, right? So this next part of the reading is for you specifically. This is a general message. If you find it, you find it. If you don't, that's cool too. But water break here. Cheers. So yeah, this is for you. Okay. This is for you. So first card, you have the King of Cups. You're an emotional being. I'm an emotional being. We're emotional beings together. But like the King of Swords, you are in control of your emotions. Okay, you're in choppy waters. We're definitely in choppy waters right now, guys. But we have the ability to feel and process our emotions without being overwhelmed, without being in fear. Yeah, we know what's going on. We know how it's working for us, and we know what to do when things do get difficult. Okay, so there's the King of Cups. Okay, we also have, okay, let me draw a couple cards here. We also have the Hermit. Okay, so we know what we need to do. Yeah, we know what we need to do in order to let ourselves rest, let ourselves recharge. Okay, we might be walking the path of unconventional means. Okay, what I mean by that is we're going our own way instead of what the status quo wants us to do, and that's cool. Basically, we're walking our own path and we're letting the truth of ourselves shine through, and that's important. Okay, that's important, right up there with the Magician in this reading, I think. Okay, so hang in there with that. Okay, because remember, you know what you're feeling and you know how to process that. Okay, we also have the Princess of Wands. We're still learning, we're still on the way to understanding who we are, what we're about. Okay, in this case, we're feeling passionately about something, and I think you know where you stand in that. Yeah, you know where you stand in that. You're still learning. You're still learning how to do that safely and allowing yourself to be in a place where you don't have to fear hurting yourself or others. Okay, but remember that you do need to check yourself along the way so that you don't get high-headed over it, if you know what I mean by that. So yeah, there's the Princess of Wands. Okay, let me see. Clarifying and hidden energy. Starting with hidden energy, let me see, we have the Queen of Wands. So this is our goal. We're smart, we're fiery, we're passionate, we got a lot to say, and we're fucking gonna say it. Yes, we are. Okay. I'm gonna go here because interestingly enough, we have female representations coming through here. Okay. Now, the implication, I don't want that implication to be that we're, you know what that implies for you. I'm not actually going to go there after all. My bad. We got a lot to say and we're going to say it. Okay. But once again, going back to the Seven of Swords energy, be careful with your words. Be careful how you're saying what you're saying because they will have an effect. Okay. And, going back to the Four Agreements, Ruiz basically says in the first part that words are spells, words can do damage, words can uplift. Okay. If you're speaking your mind about whatever's going on, be aware that you could be contested. Be aware that you could do harm to someone. If that's your intention, okay, not debating you on that. Go say what you gotta say, do what you gotta do, right? But again, be aware that your words have power, okay? And yes, you have the power to say what you need to say. Cool. Okay, so that's the hidden energy. Our clarifying energy is the Knight of Wands. You are taking action on doing what you got to do. This is powerful stuff because you're letting, I'm hearing you're letting light shine from you. You're letting warmth and heat come off of you. Okay, because, and I'm getting there because wands are associated with fire. You're making magic happen. Okay, specifically with the element of fire, but also in getting phoenix imagery, specifically the scene. And if this offends you to mention this, I'm sorry, but I'm seeing the phoenix scene out of the second Harry Potter movie where the creature immolates itself and then comes back, right? We're coming back and we're taking action. We're coming back and we're taking action. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Right now we're feeling a lot. We're going through a lot, but there's a lot here. There's a lot here. We're feeling a lot. We're going through a lot, and you know, we're calling back our power. You're calling back your power, which is good. Okay. Finally, we're gonna get into the good tarot. I'm gonna pull out the Wheel of Fortune in this because once again, I'm gonna use that as a signifier for at least this portion of the reading. Just because change has been such a prominent theme, change and conflict have been prominent themes in this reading. Let's see what else we get. Right off the bat, I've had 2 cards come off in this. The Lovers and Transformation, or the Death card. Again, change and conflict. Change and conflict. What the absolute hell? Okay. Okay. So given all of that, and actually I'm going to move these 2 cards up as signifiers as well. What can we do? Let's just draw cards. Let's see what comes out. Clearly Spirit wants us to know a lot of things about this, okay? And I feel like I've been a little jagged with this, so I'm gonna pull cards and kind of summarize at the end here. First card out, we have, once again, 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles here. We're working hard to create stability and to create a life that we can build on, okay? That's what we want. Ultimately, that's what we want. We just want to live. We just want to live, and we want to be safe, and we want to be in a place where hope doesn't seem crazy, right? Okay. This is our challenge. This is our challenge. Okay. Here's the moon. Here's the moon again. We will get through it. Oh God, I'm gonna cry in a minute. Holy crap. No. Remember the King of Cups, Meg. Yeah, we will get through. And like I said, the moon sees, mother sees. Okay, mother knows. We're not alone here. We might not see where we're going next, but we certainly have the power to find out, right? We certainly have the power to find out. Okay? We also have the strength to find out. We have the strength to move forward. We have this. We have the strength to move forward in spite of it all, in spite of all the bullshit and the stupidity going on around us, you know, we can't let that block our way. Can't let it block our way, because we have the strength to unblock ourselves too, if that's how you're feeling. Okay? Okay. So, woo, okay. Ooh, spicy energy today, guys. Yeah, patience. I'm gonna read this intuitively because I can't remember what the 14th card majors are. I think this is temperance. Fact check me if I'm wrong. That's how I'm gonna read this here. Their hidden energy is balance. We have to find a balance and a moderate approach to how we're navigating ourselves forward here. Okay, because remember, we have the strength to move ourselves. Yeah, we have a strength to move ourselves to the sense of stability and peace. Okay. Hidden energy is balance. This is patience. Okay, but I'm reading it in terms of being. I'm reading it as if this is temperance, because I'm not sure. That's how I'm interpreting it. Again, if you know differently, fact check me in the comments. That was our hidden energy, and our, okay, yeah, we have the Two of Fire as our clarifying energy. This is the Two of Wands. We're at a gateway, and we have choices to make. So, once again, we're circled back around. The choice is up to you, I think. Okay? The choice is up to you. Ooh, okay. So that is the tarot reading, the oracle reading for the main portion of this video. This is heavier than I'd like it to be, but we're gonna move into our bonus reading. Hopefully this lightens the mood a little bit. We'll see how it goes. So for our oracle reading, for the bonus oracle reading, we have Renee, which is love, hope, and relationships. We also have the hedgehog from the Archangel Animal Tarot. This is I think I just said this, but this is the hedgehog, and this is asking us to be a magnet for love, light, and joy. But we also have our rainbow dragon here, which is again bringing you joy and the ability to fly into that. Notice the rainbow, notice the sun. Okay, this energy of hope and joy is going to open new doors for us. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's start there. Okay, and finally, for our tarot reading, we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Five of Water. Okay, once again, you know, you've had to endure a lot. You might be on information overload because you had a lot coming at you all at once. Okay, this might have caused you pain, and it might have caused you a little bit of disappointment, maybe a lot of disappointment. As I always read that this Three of Swords energy is kind of coming at you from all sides, right? But remember that there is the light of hope, the light of joy. You still have what it takes to draw that to you, okay? In spite of all of this, okay? This is hard. Don't deny yourself the fact that this is hard. It's intense, and it's intense and it's painful, okay? But once again, you have the power to navigate that through, okay? So that is it for this reading. Wow. Wow, this is intense. I appreciate you if you did stay and watched all the way through. I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Once again, if you guys want to interact with my videos, all of the stuff is in the description. All the links you need, everything you might want to look at from me to you, it's in the description. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.